What's up, everyone? Welcome to the official episode 3 of Duff of Smoke. There was a complication on the last one involving my boss. Although it worked out well in that, I wanted to make sure you guys got a full video, a full review. Unfortunately, I did not have spare Cornelius Venganza silencers, but I do have wonderful smoke for you here today. We're going to be checking out the Roma Craft Tobacco Cromagnon Blockhead. And as always, brought to you by the Hellfire Smokers Club. Check them out on Facebook, the Hellfire Smokers Club, on Instagram, at Hellfire Smokers Club. There's a YouTube channel. We got a Discord going. There's a million different ways for you to communicate if you get involved. Basically, if you don't have a cigar club you're a member of yet, I recommend it. You get a chance to meet new people, find out about new sticks, ask questions, talk about cigar culture, and you'd be surprised how many cigar memes actually exist. So if memes are your thing, go check them out. And I gotta say, being in the military, you're separated from your family pretty frequently. As of right now, I'm in South Korea. My wife is still living back in the States, and 7,000 miles is kind of a motherfucker. But I will say this, she has been behind me 100% in this endeavor, as well as my military career since day one of us being a couple. And I just wanted to give a shout out to her. So baby, I love you. This video is dedicated to you, not because there's any symbolism whatsoever in the cigar or really anything there. I just wanted to make sure you know that you're appreciated. So hey, everyone watching this, call your wives and loved ones. Tell them you love them. All right, getting right into it. Like I said, there was a complication yesterday, so what I'm doing today is bonus video using the Cigar cutter. We'll see if my fancy lighter actually works. Typically it doesn't. It's so cold outside, I don't know what the problem there is. But, all right. So I'm pretty excited. This is a really good smoke. You're looking at a really complicated cigar right here, right? The wrapper is a U.S. Connecticut broadleaf Maduro. It's oily, it's thick, really pretty. Got a Cameroon binder, and then the filler itself actually has 3 different Nicaraguan longleafs combined for a really overall wonderful smoke. I've had these before. This is my first review. So I'm pretty excited. So what we're going to do here is take off the labels as per usual. For those of you that are wondering, I removed the labels as one of my etiquettes that I follow in my cigar smoking endeavors. Basically, I look at it as my cigar and your cigar are the same cigar. We're both there for the same reason, to smoke and to enjoy. And if you want to know what I'm smoking, I'll tell you. But I don't think that there's a need to have the cigar band on there as sort of like advertisement for what I'm smoking compared to what you're smoking. It shouldn't matter. All right. Damn 2-label concept. So if you look at the interior label, it's going to be kind of hard to see with the lighting. Oh, maybe we got it there. They have some interesting art, kind of some Cro-Magnon art, if you will. And then that right there is the skull you'll see on a lot of the boxes. I think it's kind of cool. There we got your wrapper. Like I said, it's dark, it's oily. It's checking out the foot right there. It's hard to see where everything combines and mixes, but I promise you there's a lot of good tobacco in there. Check out the cap. Pretty standard cap. I don't really know what to say about the cap. I feel like it's supposed to be there and it usually looks pretty good. All right. Fairly firm. This is a full-bodied, robust cigar. This is the kind of one, if you want to feel it, if you want to really get the smokiness, the in-your-face taste, this is a cigar to go with for that. Okay. So this is the first time I've gone back to this cutter in probably 3 weeks, I think now. So the one thing I said before is this cutter is a lot more shallow than the previous one, than the Colibri. However, I haven't really noticed a difference as far as the smokability. I thought that there might be like a drastic difference between a guillotine cutter and a V cutter. Personally, I haven't really noticed anything as of yet. But does not mean I'm not going to keep testing it out. I will get a punch at some point in time, and I will start doing better analysis of that. Okay, I'm going to line it up, Get it as square as possible and cut. Okay, so like you can see, if you guys watched yesterday's video with that Calibri cutter, this is drastically different in the depth. And I think that now that I've seen both and I've been able to compare both, I really prefer the Calibri, to be honest. The Cigar is a great cutter. Like, it works phenomenally. Same really robust build, but I just think I like the depth of the Calibri cutter. So, at any rate, we're going to light this up. Assuming my fancy lighter actually works. Let's see. Oh. We have fire. All right. Okay. We don't have fire. That's why I keep the old trusty around. Watch. Oh, look, it works. It works every fucking time. Almost like this is one I should always be using. Draws good. No complications there. Moving on. The plume, the mouthfeel is incredible. Like I said, I've smoked this cigar before, so I was pretty excited to get back into a review on it. It's never let me down. The smoke is very full-bodied and in your face. Taste. Reminds me of leather. Reminds me of being around a campfire. There's a little bit of pepper. I think that's just kind of inherent with a lot of your cigars, especially the ones that I typically buy. The pepper is definitely not as in your face as other cigars I've smoked previously. So a little milder there. If you really like pepper, you're not going to get the same out of this, at least initially, first third. Second third, I'll check it out again and give you guys an update and see what the second third looks like, though. If you retrohale, you get a little more pepper, I've noticed. I think it kind of opens up the nostrils and opens up the palate a little more. Overall look, I mean, the cigar looks beautiful. It looks like it's going to taste delicious. And I knew it was going to taste delicious. And as of right now, the ash is burning really well. Nice, solid, consistent color. So this should be a pretty good smoke. Something I've always thought that was cool about cigars is this is hand rolled, like handmade. That means that someone painstakingly sat down and grabbed the filler and grabbed the binder and the wrapper and made this beautiful cigar right here for my enjoyment. So thank you to whomever made this individual Cromagnon Blockhead, because it has been wonderful thus far. And it I've seen videos of them making it, or making cigars in general, and they make it look so effortless, and I'm jealous because it looks like such a cool thing to know how to do. I've been a little liberal with my setting down of my cigar, hence the ash having fallen off earlier in the video. That's okay. All right. Moment of truth. We're officially getting to the middle third, that sweet spot, that good. So let's see if there's been any changes in the flavor. It's a little different. The flavors I had that were of leather and of like a fire, those are still there. So burnt wood, that earthy smell the leather kind of has to it, still present. There's a little bit of sweetness on the very back end, almost like a fruity sweetness, similar to like cherries, where it's not a citrusy, it's not a bright and like almost sour flavor. It's a very smooth and subtle reminder there at the very end. It's just on the aftertaste. So, say biggest change there is definitely the drop of the pepper and the newfound kind of cherry coming in at the very end. I'm making it very hard on myself to just try and maintain a long ash on this damn cigar. I apologize to everyone watching that goes, ha, I can do better. You probably could. I have failed you, and I apologize. I'm also going to get ash all over my stuff here. We're kind of, I'd say, about halfway through the middle third, meaning we're almost at the end of the sweet spot. And it's been very consistent. I have noticed, though, that the flavor is starting to go down. I think I just have a bad palate when it comes to, like, past the half. I've noticed it with all the cigars I've smoked thus far. So, personally, I'm not really tasting the pepper anymore. That hint of cherry has kind of died off. The reminiscence I had of leather and campfire, still there. I think that is never going to go away, though. I'm smoking a cigar, it's burning tobacco, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be kind of a staple throughout all the cigars that I smoke. But I just want to give that update. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're nearing the end of a cigar, which means our time is coming to a close together. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Link down below. There's also a link to my Instagram. Check it out. I try to do weekly updates every Monday. You will see the cigar I'm going to smoke as well, the gear I'm going to use. Every Friday, a video is uploaded. If I run into complications like I did this week, you get a bonus video. Yay, bonus videos. Tell your friends, check it out, see if you like what you see there. If you like this cigar, there's going to be a link down below to AnsteadsTobaccoShop.com. If you guys are in the area, Fayetteville, North Carolina, for whatever reason, military or otherwise, and you like smoking cigars, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better shop than Anstead's. I was incredibly surprised by it when I first found it, when I first got there, almost 5 years ago now. It was a great place to hang out. The environment's awesome, really knowledgeable staff, wonderful drinks, and their selection is hard to compete with. They have a lot of unique cigars there you're not going to find anywhere else. So go ahead and check them out. If you're out of the state, though, you can access their shop. They have their full inventory there. Follow them on Instagram. They post some deals and sales and kind of let you know what's going on and let you know when major cigars have come in. So give them a look. I'm still working on the Twitch. That will be coming up in the future. We're going to have some Smoky Saturdays or Smoky Sundays, depending on what works best. And beyond that, thank you for joining me. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you have questions, you have cigars you want me to try, let me know what you want to see me do a review on. We can compare notes. We can see if we felt or tasted the same thing. Again, it's been wonderful. Adios, everyone.